Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg,
And Bumblebee
and we're here to talk about.
Ultimates issue 8.
So, I would say this one, it was interesting, but it was just more information given. That's about it for me. That's what I got out of it. Now, we see our people in a corn farm or a cornfield or corn maze, whatever you want to call it. They're around a lot of corn trying to find some Pekion particles.
Doom detected that there's going to be some kind of disturbance, tachyon something.
Tachyon particles.
And so they were there waiting to see what was going on. And lo and behold,
Hold on. With tachyon particles, that tells people that it's going to be somebody coming in time.
time travel.
Yeah. So we have what do they call themselves again? The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, we have the ultimate version of the Guardians of the Galaxy show up in a spaceship.
You got Star-Lord, who's an old man,
who has like powers.
actual powers, but this one, I guess he can control the elements.
He can control like stars and stuff. I'd have to look at the description specifically.
Yeah, but he was like making tornadoes.
I said it looked like tornadoes. It might not have been tornadoes per se.
I don't know. It looked like tornadoes. But yeah.
But he's pretty powerful.
And we also got Cosmo.
The ultimate good boy.
Yes. And the rest of them I don't care too much about.
We have Captain Marvel, and I believe she was called the Nullifier.
Yeah. She has a nullifying gun, and she shot a zero bullet at
Mephisto.
Yeah. I don't know how much credit that adds to anything, but we will find out. Because if Mephisto is KO'd by a zero bullet by her, then yeah, she has a lot of credit. Other than that, I can't say yes or no to that.
These individuals are very powerful.
I bet they are.
And apparently, America Chavez was a part of them in the 61st century, and that's where she came from.
But she don't remember nothing.
She does not remember.
Not even her girlfriend or wife, her lover. We'll say that.
Her and Captain Marvel had a thing, apparently.
I guess it was a fling, because she don't remember a thing.
Well, she apparently, according to Cosmo, who looked into her mind, apparently someone manipulated her mind and amputated her past from her brain. She don't remember her past.
I think it was the maker.
Potentially. Or well that would make
not the maker. The guy who was taking Tony Stark's suit and turned it gold in the first issue, the very first one. I don't remember his name, but that's where we found America. The very first issue.
And turned his suit into gold?
No, he had the suit turned into gold. His very first one, the Mark 1.
I don't remember.
It's okay, baby. I got brain. I remember that. I thought that was a cheap shot.
Well, someone, if it wasn't the maker, it was someone on the maker's council. Someone took her past from her and messed with her brains and her memories.
Yeah, and like I said, this was pretty much just more information. There wasn't too much to it. It was just them saying that they're here to come get America, and America was like, no, I want to stay here. I'm part of something bigger. They're telling her, along with everyone else, Cap and all of them, that this world is going to die because of the Unmaker.
So they talk about, the future that they're from, and talk about how their, world kind of started falling apart because of changes in the timeline, which the changes in the timeline are the changes that the Maker is doing and preventing superheroes from coming to be, which is affecting their future that they're from. So they're coming back to try to help prevent this from happening so that their future doesn't unravel and blow up.
Yes, I will say it is weird to see like another universe of, well, not another universe, another timeline of the ultimate Guardians of the Galaxy.
The future.
The future, I guess. But what made it even weirder is to see like, I guess their council or a council that had someone who looks like Groot, someone who looks like Professor Xavier, and someone else I can't remember.
There was someone there that looked like Doom. They were talking about their future and how the greatest minds came together to try to figure out how to combat their world unraveling. And they show us, the council of people coming together, and there were some interesting looking people in this council again. Or we don't know if that's said Charles Xavier or Doom, or like a future version of these characters.
And apparently Groot is there, or rather one of his kind is
something
there.
Or that's what it looked like to me based off of the art.
It looked like it a little bit, but we're not going to assume. We're just going to read and understand. Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want to add?
We see that they're talking to America and they want her to come back with them, but she says no because she wants to stay with them, and she believes that her purpose and her way of helping combat the Maker is being here in this time and helping our Ultimates defeat him.
Yes.
So she says no.
They don't like it, but there's nothing that they can really do.
They have to accept it, and they're getting ready to leave. But they give her a
communicator or
a
tracker?
flare, a tachyon flare, I believe. I could be wrong.
Oh, a time flare.
Some kind of flare to where if she activates it, they'll know and they can come and help with whatever situation.
They'll be on that.
That may or may not come in to play later as like a calling in the troops for something down the line. I don't know, but she has this flare now.
It's gonna be one of those Avengers Assemble.
So that should be interesting.
It should. I think it will be. I want to see how far this really goes, but at the same time, there wasn't too much action. There's probably just one part of it where they fought a little bit, and Captain America shot at Captain Marvel shot at Captain America with energy beam, because Captain America was like, all right guys, take it easy, let's just talk about this. And she's like, this has nothing to do with you, Rogers.
Mm-hmm. So, they fought a little bit, but then they just ended up talking it out.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm okay with people talking it out, getting to understand what is exactly supposed to go on. Mm-hmm. But I need that action. So I would say high 5, low 6.
Okay.
I can't go higher than that. It was good, but it could have been better. Mm-hmm. What about you?
I like the information. The information is cool. It's giving me Legion of Superhero vibes. Mm-hmm. Coming back in time, or being in the future.
Right.
It's giving me that kind of vibes.
Right.
I'm gonna give it a 7. We'll do that.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add?
Oh, Star-Lord mentions that there's someone in an iron mask and someone in an iron lung. One will be the downfall and one will be the savior. But he doesn't know, he doesn't know which is which. So I could be wrong, but Doom has an iron mask.
And currently, Tony Stark is in a containment bubble thing. Containment.
I don't know if it's an iron lung.
Yeah, but it's helping him breathe, so
it could be.
There's a very small possibility that is who he's talking about. There could be somebody else, but I'm throwing one of my dollars at him.
So, according to Star-Lord, one is going to be the downfall and one is going to be what saves everybody.
Now, I will say each of them, both Tony Stark and Doom, both have their good and bad faults. So, either one can just flip out and go crazy, or either one can be the savior and hero that they're meant to be. So,
but we will have to wait and see what happens in the next issue and the rest of the series. Check out your local comic book shop to pick up your comics. Pick this up. Pick up your other titles, yes. The Ultimates. There's a whole bunch of different Ultimates titles, Ultimate Universe titles. Check them out.
And if you cannot go to the comic book store, there is an app that is called Marvel's Ultimates.
Unlimited.
Sorry.
Marvel Unlimited.
Still stuck on the Ultimates. Marvel Unlimited. You can check out all of these comics that are coming out. You will love it. I promise you. They have everything that you could possibly want, from Spider-Man to Captain America and everything else in between. But you guys have a lovely day, a lovely afternoon, and a lovely evening. We're out of here. Stay fly.